Good morning, Eagles. Happy New Year. It is time for us to start another amazing Olin Day. Every day we take a moment to honor our country with the Pledge of Allegiance. At this time, I'd like you to please stand and face the flag. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Happy 2021, Eagles. Today, I'd like to share one of my favorite New Year cultural traditions that comes from the country of Japan. On the second day of each New Year, the Japanese celebrate Kakizomi. Each family member writes a proverb or a few words of wisdom on a long strip of paper that they later hang up in their homes. This, in my opinion, is a great way to honor your culture and a wonderful way to remember the important values that help us become the very best human beings that we can possibly be. So today, let's follow this ancient Japanese tradition. Take out a piece of paper and cut it out into a long strip and write down a favorite quote or an inspiring quote or something that someone, maybe your teacher, has said to you that makes you feel good and makes you feel like you want to try your best this entire year. Write only words that are intended to encourage and motivate you and other people, and then you can hang that strip of paper somewhere in your room to remind you. If you'd like, you can even give them to me and I put them up in my office. So let's think about that today, Eagles. Today's featured lunch item is a corn dog, a bag of carrots, a tangerine, and your choice of milk. Yummy. Thank you, food services staff, for providing the children in Brea with delicious and nutritious meals. As a reminder, lunches are available via drive-through at 12:30 on Monday and Thursday at Aero Vista, Country Hills, and Laurel and Brea Junior High. You can also pick up food in the morning every day at the high school from 7 to 8:30. So Mondays and Thursdays at those three elementary sites and the junior high, and every morning from 7 to 8:30 at the high school. All right, today's animal facts are by request. You guys asked for this very, very special animal. It is known as the axolotl. I'm getting a bunch of text messages, so let's turn that off. There you go. It is known as the axolotl. Super interesting animal. There's another picture of the axolotl. Can you see it? There you go. The axolotl. So look at the feathery headdress that it has, because I'm going to talk about that. Okay, so this is actually an amphibian. They live partially in water, partially on land. And their name, axolotl, comes from the Aztec words for dog and water. They're water dogs. These guys are very rarely white. I know I just showed you two pictures of white axolotls, but those are axolotls that have been held in captivity. If you find them in the wild, they are usually brown, gray, or black. So that's what you'd more than likely see. Now, they can only be seen in the wild in one place in the entire world, and that is in Xochimilco, Mexico. So in the canals and the lakes of that particular area of Mexico, you can find these little amphibians. I had mentioned that their headdress is special. What those are, that's actually their gills. That's how they breathe. Those long filaments of protein increase their surface area, which makes gas exchange in their gills much, much easier. I think the most interesting thing about the axolotl is that they have the ability to regenerate any part of their body. So they can regenerate their limbs, their jaws, their spines. Pretty neat ability that they have. These little amphibians eat small fish and worms, pretty much anything that they can fit into their mouths. And they are kept mostly as pets throughout the world. They are an endangered species, so they are welcome to be kept in laboratories to be bred, and we're trying to help their population out, okay? It is time for me to go, buddies, and time for you to learn. Let's soar, Olinda, and make it a great day. Fly by, eagles.